Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University, and Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, issue number 36. So we have a lot that happened here. All right, we have the Guardians are now going to become the Guardians again. The they're actually going to retake their role as the advisors or the leaders of the Green Lantern Corps. Necessary? No. Seeing the uniforms again, I guess like a nice return to the old, and that seems to be the case here because the controllers, of course, escaped, which is just, I guess, I don't see how they were able to escape. Made zero sense. Like one Guardian freaks out, and all of a sudden, aha, you're fools. Now, like he monologues, and then they all disappear. Like, come on, man. Come on. Anyway, I'd be like, blast them, blast them quickly. So anyway, they don't get to take them into custody and have them stand trial for all this stuff. Whatever. What instead happens is they get away and they're able to restart the Dark Stars. Oh, crap. And I get the feeling they're not going to be the cool Dark Stars who are trying to, break up drug organizations and things like that. So like they're actually going to be bad guys in this is the way I look at it. However, how interesting would it be if they actually became their own version of good guys, It'd be cool if they at least escaped, escape, like make them the bad guys at first, and then they're able to escape from the control of the controllers. Haha, see what I did there? By accident. And then they became their own force trying to work for good. That could be cool too, Either way. Yeah, this is actually looking really fun. I like this comic. Not too much happened here. It was more like, let's finish this up so we can start talking about the Zod storyline, which is going to come up next, which I'm excited for. A lot of Zod going on now. Check out Action Comics for more Zod. But anyway, all that concerned, I'm going to give this comic book an A. The boys in green get an A. I like how they have to keep on reminding everybody the individuality of the lanterns, what each one of them brings to the table. I know sometimes some people could be like, oh, they keep on doing that, and they keep on mentioning the torchbearer thing about Kyle. Listen, you can pretty much tell when they're going to say these things. You can easily just skip over these boxes. Don't be so obsessive and read over these boxes. You know what I'm saying? This is just based off a conversation I had in the comic book store recently. You can just glance over those. But I remember, I think it was the 4th issue from the 2nd volume of Wolverine. All right, where Chris Claremont or the editor, whoever it was, had responded to a letter in the letters column. I like the whole I'm Wolverine, I'm the best there is at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice. Like, he doesn't have to say that in every single issue. And the guy says, listen, it's easy enough to just gloss over that. While at the same time, every single comic book issue that anybody makes is somebody's first comic. So you don't want them to miss out on that. And that, I think, is a really crucial, piece here. The lanterns, especially, like you've got 4 people with the exact same powers. But more than that, you've got an entire corps, all these corpsmen with their own, unique identities, but the exact same power. So you have to focus on the identities. You have to focus on how they use their powers, on what makes them them. That's their individuality. Unlike any other super team, you know what I'm saying, where their powers can separate them. Here you need their individuality to separate them. And I like that about them. And that's what I really like about the idea that they're talking about this whole Four Horsemen thing from WCW wrestling days. Which one of us is Ric Flair? Man, each one of them could be different. And I would love to have that conversation in the comments below. Personally, who is Ric Flair? I don't know. I'm more into, I personally would rather be the Tully Blanchard. I'm going back to the original Four Horsemen guys. You know what I'm saying? Tully Blanchard was the most talented of them all. You know what I'm saying? Arn was like he was the enforcer. You know what I'm saying? What did Ole bring? That's right. I said the old one. I'm not talking about freaking, Barry Windham or any of those other guys. No, I'm talking about Ole Anderson. What did Ole bring? You know what I'm saying? Who gets to be Ole? Because that's probably Guy. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. I love the conversation. I love, just talking about which one of these guys is which. Anyway, guys, that's it. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.